Everything's recording. Everything's good.
You sure?
Yeah. Got all three. You ready?
Let's do this.
Welcome back to 307 Reacts. I'm Chris. This is my mama. Mama Melody. You guys may recognize her from the chat when we do our live streams and stuff like that. So she come to town to visit all the way from North Carolina, and it's a long drive.
Long drive. Way too long.
Yeah, so today we're going to be checking out the Nixon Rodeo, Always Undone. If you guys don't know the Nixon Rodeo, they were a local band from Spokane that we didn't play too many shows with them, but we knew them. They were like in the...
They're awesome.
Yeah, they were in the circle of local bands, went to a lot of their shows. They always put on free shows in Spokane, and they've always organized the Thanksgiving Throwdown and all that good stuff. So, but yeah, we're going to be checking them out today. If you guys haven't checked our description down below, we have affiliate links for Sweetwater. So if you need any gear, you don't have to necessarily buy the stuff that's down there in the links. Just if you click on that link, and then you're like, oh, yeah, those are a pretty cool set of headphones, but I'm looking for a camera or lights or whatever. You can then go to the search bar and search whatever your little heart desires. And if you purchase it, as long as you start through that link, it helps our channel out immensely. So.
I did, and they're great.
Yeah.
They were amazing.
Yeah, Sweetwater's awesome. They always send you a little bag of candy. Janice there in accounting, just sitting there all day, putting little candy in the box.
And they check on you before and check on you after you get your order.
They
and
do.
They're awesome.
They're cool guys. So be sure to show them some love and, help support our channel at the same time. We're trying to get to 50,000 subscribers by the end of this year, which we're running out of time. The year's going by fast.
Yes.
So be sure to hit that subscribe button down below. And you ready to get it?
I am. I'm excited.
Alrighty.
Because I love Nixon Rodeo. Their shows were so awesome.
They were.
I know me and you went to a couple too, and they're so fun and energetic, and the music's great. And
Ethan so behind that drum set. Now, if you guys have seen the Nixon Rodeo on our page before, I think the first one we did was Deafening. Deafening, the drummer in this video was the singer for that. He's normally the drummer for this band. But Deafening was kind of a song that he wrote about a relationship he had going on, so he was the singer in that one. But yeah, so we're gonna get to see Ethan slap some skins today, and he's probably one of the best drummers in Spokane. I think him and Ashton Adams is really good. Casey Murata, I'd have to say Murata's probably the best in town. He's something else behind the drums, but and they're all good friends, so it's a really cool circle to have, and they learn off each other all the time. So, but yeah, let's get into this, and hope you guys enjoy it.
I know I'm feeling like it's gone all to waste. When I lost my mind to all the things to say, don't make it better and you make me shy away. Fix my brain. Can this be the last time? Feeling like a flat line. Gotta be someone. Always on the run. Can't see it. Refuse to free it. Alone in here. But myself I fear. Can't be ordinary now. Need to find my own way out. Trapped inside this burning house, I set aflame. Always waiting to come undone. Staring down the mirror like a gun.
Dude, you can't help
So
but like
good.
bop. I mean, at the beginning is just like
it's a vibe. It just the whole thing just sucks you in. I like the lyrics of it so far. It's about like kind of dealing with all of the internal turmoils and kind of demons within yourself, and like the broken mirror being like, I don't even want to look inside myself anymore. But then just waiting for myself to come undone and all of these things to just spill out.
Kind of like figuring out who you are as a person. It's kind of like, because he's talking about being ordinary, and he doesn't want to be ordinary anymore. And it's trying to figure out that in yourself and on your, which is a hard thing to do.
It is.
It really is. It takes years sometimes
to
figure that out.
It takes years or a lot of bad decisions usually.
Or both.
Or both.
Lord knows I know.
But yeah, I love if you guys don't follow them on Facebook or Instagram, the art piece that they use for this, somebody built them a little box, and it has the little glass shards put together like a gun over the front of it. But then if you notice here, I'll pull up the screen cap in editing here. They had a little section here. Let me see if I can find it. Of course, I probably won't be able to now. Was it around Fix My Brain? Fix my brain. Can this be? Yeah, right here. So it's got like a flask with alcohol like hidden in the back, and then where we paused just a minute ago, it has the like part of the lyrics like cut out of a newspaper article. It almost looks like cool. Like in the box. So yeah, like as we go through the video, they'll kind of have that little piece of art. And I mean, it's only like this big, but whoever made it crammed so much into it. Like it's super, super cool. And
I really like how they put some of the lyrics in there. It's not all the lyrics, but it's the important ones.
Yeah. Yeah.
Which I really, really liked. And it's funny because we lived in Spokane too. This looks familiar.
It does.
I don't know where it's at, but it looks familiar.
It definitely feels like it's like on the north end of town for sure. Yeah. Like maybe a little past Wandermere around that area. But they always pick cool locations. Like their last video was super cool too.
It was.
Them running in the ditch and stuff.
I love that.
All right, let's get going here.
Myself, I fear, can't be ordinary now. Need to find my own way out. Trapped inside this burning house. I set a flame.
Yep.
I like that.
I do too.
Waiting to come undone. Staring down the mirror like a gun.
Little flower in the box.
Hold on, wait, not dark as it sounds. I'll be okay, just the way I know.
Which I thought that was a great shot too.
Wait, not dark as it sounds.
Yeah, on their Instagram, Ethan was showing that like this is literally the camera pointing at. They had to sit there and place the pieces of mirror just right, and Ethan's running back and forth between the drum set and the camera, kind of looking and okay, yeah, that looks. Yeah, I can see your face and like, so yeah, this is all, it's not like they had, little things of green paper and they just like put it on there. This is an actual shot of a broken mirror and reflections of them
like
performing
a live
the video.
shot.
Yeah. Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah. That's what I said.
That took a lot of patience.
It did. Yeah. These guys so cool, outdo themselves. Yeah, for sure. That's
so cool.
I think that's probably one of my favorite shots is watching them play in the glass.
I like
I'll be okay, just the way I know how to get through the day. Keep the smile, grin, and push past the pain. Stop the bleeding. This won't be the last time, but I know I'll be fine. Everyone's gone. Who I'm running from, not as clever unless I sever the hanging on. Miss the closest shot. Can't be ordinary now. Need to find my own way out. Trapped inside this burning house. I set a flame.
Say what?
I love that lyrics right there.
Yeah.
Trapped in a burning house that I set aflame.
It's definitely one of those things like I feel like a lot of people don't like they sit there and look at their life and they go, wow, life is like really just killing me right now. And it's like, well, is it really? Like, I mean, life will fuck you sometimes, but like, are you sure it's just not your bad decisions?
Yeah. It's like I've always told you boys growing up, it's the way your life isn't because of your environment or who you're around. It's because of your choices.
Exactly.
It's your choices. It's your decisions. If you're in a bad spot, it's because you put yourself there.
Yeah.
And that's kind of what the song is talking about is like, I did this. It's kind of taking responsibility of yourself.
Yeah.
And finding your own way out and some of the lyrics I can relate with, where he's like, we're just going to smile through the pain. That's how I know how to get through it. And that's the way I am sometimes. It's like, well, sometimes you just got to grin and bear it and just keep going. And eventually it'll end.
It will. It will. So sometimes you have to like take action and do something about it. I mean,
but you can't just sit there and you can't expect anybody else to bring you out of it.
Exactly.
You have to do it yourself.
Yep.
You have to.
And especially when it comes to like people who deal with addictions and that type of stuff, like they're never going to get better if they don't want to.
Exactly.
Like you can put them through all the therapy and all the things, and it's like unless they make the decision to make a choice to get out of the burning house, they're just going to burn in the house with it.
Yeah.
So.
You can do what you can do, but it's ultimately their decision, and they are the ones that have to pull themselves out of it.
Yep. That's it. Let's go.
I set a flame, always waiting to come undone, staring down the mirror like a gun, always waiting to come undone, staring down the mirror like a gun.
Oh, yeah.
Let's go.
Love it.
Okay, before Ethan just blows us all away here, I don't believe I know either one of those guys. The guy on guitar and bass, I don't think I've ever met those guys.
I was going to say, they don't look familiar.
No. Like I think it was Josh used to play lead guitar for them, and I think Josh Kreitz was his name. And then I don't remember who played bass for them, but yeah, I think Jules. Jules used to play bass, and Jules is a used car salesman. He's kind of moved around a little bit here and there. I don't know whatever happened to Josh. I haven't seen much from him lately. But yeah, Ethan, let us know. The two guys, are they fill-in members for the moment, or are they permanent member changes? Like, let us know.
They're there. They're good.
I swear the guy playing the lead guitar, which I guess Brent's playing the lead melody line during like the intro to the verses. But our guy here on the left with the black guitar, I feel like I've seen him run sound somewhere. I feel like I've seen him somewhere, but I just don't know him. But yeah, let us know down below.
I love that swingy behind that.
Yeah.
I mean, you usually don't want to hear that in it, but I love it.
I love that too, where they left the kind of the finger, like it's when you pull up on a bass string, if you pull it really hard, which people do in rock all the time because they're just feeling it. But you'll hear the pluck of the string, and then you'll feel it buzz against the fretboard, and it has that little bit of buzz, which I think sounds.
I guess I'm more
cool.
into it. I played bass, and so it's like, dude, I love that sound. That's awesome.
That's cool. There you go.
Can't be ordinary now. Need to find my own way out. Trapped inside this burning house. I set a flame. Always waiting to come undone. Staring down the mirror like a gun. Always waiting to come undone. Staring down the mirror like a gun.
That is cool.
Always waiting to come undone. I'm waiting to come undone. I'm waiting to come undone. Cast that keep it on. Cast that keep it on. Cast that keep it on. Fighting on my demons.
Go take a drink, man.
Yeah, so that's the little piece of artwork
Yeah,
that
you
somebody
see
made for him,
that
which is
pieces
super
through
cool.
it all the way out the video.
Yeah, like there was a part there with a little flower there's
Yep.
in the bottom, and then little pill bottles in the back,
And the whiskey bottle.
the whiskey bottle up here, and then I don't remember what this was, but then the little newspaper articles down in here, like, and then there's another newspaper thing there. Like it was, I forget who made this, but that was super cool.
That was really cool.
Yeah, let's see if they have anything here at the end here. Make Waves Media House did a very good job on the video.
That was awesome.
And then I believe, let me take it back here. All right, guys, easy now. Okay. Here we go. So they have all the lyrics down there in the description. If you guys are like, I don't like listening to rock when they scream, I don't know what they're saying. Nixon Rodeo has, number one, they usually have the closed captions, and the closed captions are correct, like they went through and programmed them. But then they have the lyrics down in the description too, if you'd like to read when you're just listening to it.
I don't like the screaming ones either, where I can't. But I understand these guys. Always have in all theirs.
And Ethan has a very, he doesn't scream the traditional way a lot of people are supposed. Like, he'll tell you he doesn't scream the right way. When he does a scream, he's like, I feel like I'm yelling, and I just yell. It's not really a scream; it's more of a yell. And I think that's what makes his so different. Like,
yeah, I like it though because I'm one too. I'm very into the lyrics.
Yeah,
I want to know what they're saying.
Yeah,
and if I can't understand it, I'm not into it. But I understand him. I always have in any of theirs, which is important to me too.
Yeah, for sure. So yeah, this was audio producer and engineer was James Hill.
Did a good
over
job.
at Amplified Wax. Once again, great job, Jimmy. Good old Jimmy Hill. If you guys are looking for a producer to follow on Instagram who's always doing something wild and weird and wacky, he's the guy. But it looks like script by Ethan Harrison, directed and edited by John Kurtz. Produced by Make Waves Media House, and then Gary Gwynn is on bass. Okay, I feel like I've heard that name. Sean Forte, lead guitar. Okay, he just looked different. I've seen Sean.
I was gonna say I know that name.
Yeah, I've seen Sean. I guess he was dressed for winter. Didn't recognize him. Ethan Harrison drums and vocals, and then of course Brent Forsythe vocals and rhythm guitar, and then all the music by Nixon Rodeo. So. Yeah, if you guys are down to check out a band, I mean, they finally hit 1,000 subscribers.
Yay!
And that's something they've been reaching for a little while. But yeah, be sure to show these guys some love. Like
they're great.
They've been doing the thing for a long time. I think one of their first, like official music videos was put out in here. Here, show me the oldest.
11 years ago.
The first one was 11 years ago.
Wow.
That was 11 years ago. And then I guess their first actual video, because this looks like live stuff. I don't think I've seen that one. But their first music video was 10 years ago. So they've been doing this a long, long time.
Yeah.
And they definitely, I mean, they deserve more than 1,000 for sure. I'd love to see these guys do it full time.
And they're such good guys. And
they're
hard workers. And they care about the music community, and they're true artists.
Yep.
I like them.
Yeah.
I respect them.
I believe, if I remember correctly, Brent, the singer on this one, he worked at the Foundry over there.
Really?
Is what he did for a job, yeah. And I believe he still works there. I'm not entirely sure about that. But then Ethan, of course, has his own business, Dynamite Enterprises. He makes merch and all that good stuff. But yeah, they're all hard workers. I don't know what the other two guys do, but I know I see them on Facebook all the time, working and grilling and hanging out with their families, and so they're really cool guys. But yeah, what would you rate that Backwards Hats?
Oh, always 5 out of 5.
5 out of 5.
Dude. when you come in and the first second I'm going,
yeah,
you got me.
Yeah, right. No time wasted getting into this video.
It was like Tom McDonald or something coming in there. Just no lead in.
No, not at all. But yeah, so be sure to show them some love. Of course, the link to the original video being down in the description below if you want to watch it without interruptions. And yeah, let us know what you guys think. Be sure. Okay, Ethan Harrison, he's going to be down. Even the Nixon Rodeo will probably be down in the comments below. Be sure to hit them up. Let them know what you guys think about their video and how they're doing. They love the feedback. They love honest criticism as well. I mean, if you tell them, hey, I didn't really like this part or whatever, they may be like, well, too bad, that's how we wrote it. But, they like to hear it anyway. It's always better to get some sort of criticism than it is to just be told, hey, you're doing great all the time.
No, that's how you grow.
That's how you learn and grow. And these guys have done a ton of growing over the last 10 years. And I mean, over the last 10 years that they got to 1,000 subscribers and they're really punching on the gas now, I can't wait to see what they're going to be in another 5.
Yeah, me too. Yeah, be sure and like and subscribe to them.
Yeah.
They're worth it.
For sure.
And it don't cost you nothing. Come on.
Nothing. Well, if you guys enjoyed today's video as much as we did, be sure to leave a thumbs up, smash that subscribe button, click the bell, become part of the notification gang. And we'll see y'all next time.
Being Matt.
Did a good job being Matt. That was a good one.
That was fun.